Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. What we have today is an LG French door refrigerator. The complaint is that the top display has been falling down. Upon arrival, I do notice that the bolts that held it in have become melted and actually caused it to drop down off of the secure screws. When we move this, you see that it just basically falls right down. So if we unplug the wiring harness here, we can look and see that around the edges it's been getting melted, as well as on the top refrigeration liner across the top underneath where the bulbs are at. This is typically caused by a relay. The relay will basically not close. This one, the door switches are not in line with the lighting, so it sends a signal down to the board. The board recognizes that the doors are closed and causes the relay to turn on to turn the lights off. In this circumstance, intermittently, the bulbs will not turn off, causing it to get too hot and melting everything around it. So today, we're going to replace the main control on the back. The tools you will need for this repair is a Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a small flathead screwdriver. Now before we gain access to the back board here, we pulled out the refrigerator. You want to unplug your unit since you are going to be dealing with all the main power components. Unplug your unit. You'll have 3 Phillips head screws holding on the back plate. Just gain access to the main board. As you can see, they have changed it a tad bit, nothing crazy. All the wiring harnesses are in the same spot still. So go ahead and start taking off all your wiring harnesses before you take the board off, so that you have the extra support when you're tugging on these. Each one of the Molex connectors have a clip at the top or the bottom that you'll have to press in and pull on the plastic. I do not recommend pulling on the wires so you don't pull them out of the actual harness. That one is giving me a little problem because I can't get my fingers underneath, so I'm going to use some needle nose pliers to compress it and pull on the plastic so I don't pull on the wires like I previously said. After you get all of your wiring harnesses disconnected, there are two tabs on this that hold it in. So there's one in the middle. There's one on the top. And just roll it out. Move the wires out of the way so you don't pinch anything. Put your right side in first. Will be a little stiff, at least this one is. All my wiring harnesses are out of the way. Get that tape out of the way so it's not restricting us. Okay. Now, I always recommend pushing out on the tabs a little bit as you push in so you don't push too much stress on the board. Now if that is in, go ahead and put your wire connectors in. Be very gentle when you push them in. If they're stiff, make sure you look at them again so you don't bend any prongs. Spot. And these can only go one way, as you've seen before. I tried to put one wire in the wrong harness, wouldn't fit. Okay, now tuck your wires back behind the strain release. Take a second look at it, make sure all your harnesses are in there correctly. It's not pushed to the right or anything. I don't see anything tucking out of the bottom. The wires look good. So we'll go ahead and put our plate back on. I always start with one screw on the top, so I don't have to hold it there while I grab the others. Now plug your unit back in. Go ahead and test the lighting system. Make sure when you close the doors that the lights turn on and off, just like we seen before when we replaced the display cabinet. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.